Um, I didn't sleep very well last night. It was our first night out in our new home, but it was freezing out here, and we didn't have much to cover up with. As you know, I told you that already. But so we went and we walked to get water after breakfast. We went to the spring with Hezbon and carried, I think I carried 100 liters up this hill, and it was really challenging because I'm kind of sore from yesterday. So it took a lot of prayer just for strength, because it was absolutely something that I didn't have because I haven't eaten anything with protein. I've had ugali and tea for the past 2 days, and that's it. And so I've really found that my energy is very low and my strength is very low. So it definitely took some God strength for me to be able to carry that water today. So that was interesting, and we walked a ton today. We did 2 trips to the spring to get water, one for the school and one for the orphanage. And then we also chose to walk to get fruit, because we have an extra 10 shillings per day that we can spend on whatever we want. So we decided today we bought some sugar, and we bought a mango for the day. So that was pretty cool to be able to actually put sugar in my tea, praise the Lord, and we're about to eat a mango, so that's exciting for dinner. My feet are exhausted and they hurt, and I thought I was tough, but our 3rd time walking back and forth was excruciating, and everybody always tells us, you know, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? And but it's cool because they really respect what we're doing. But it is painful, but we're persevering. It's hard, but it's going well. We actually had to go to Kakamega today. We kind of broke a rule a little bit, but we had to take one of our kids to the doctor, and it was actually a really cool experience because I got to feel what it was like to have nothing, but to be surrounded by everything. So that was cool. I had to go into the Nakamat to get, that's our grocery store, to get a couple of things for this little girl, and was surrounded by all of the luxuries that I'm used to. I had to take my purse with me, which had my chapstick, which I miss greatly, and my gum, which we're not allowed to have, and all of these things surrounded me that we no longer can have on $1 a day. So it was very, again, humbling, I guess, that there are so many people in the city that are surrounded by everything and still have nothing. So I look at these people in a different way. I look at the town in a different way, because before you don't really think about what people have and what they don't have. But being the have-not and being surrounded with everything that I can't have was definitely a challenging thing for me, because all I wanted to do was go buy a Coke and a candy bar, but I couldn't. All that I had money for was to take care of my sick child. So it really put it into perspective, people spending their money on their children and not having anything for themselves. So that was a really cool experience, something that I'd never experienced before. So that was neat, and we sewed some buttonholes on some uniforms, which was cool. And then it's having my tea time. So it's been a long day, but a good day. And definitely still a challenge with the food, still hungry, but definitely not hungry. So we'll see how another day goes.